AAA baseball for you now on the
Ladies and
show as we
gentlemen,
present coverage from the International League. Tonight we wrap up this three-game weekend series between the Norfolk Tides and the Charlotte Knights. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Lucas Giolito will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Let's play ball. Out. Out. He's out. You're out. 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 Three.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Lloyd. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak.
Mark Lloyd.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. Smith is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Into the box now, Mark Lloyd.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. So digging in now, Mark Lloyd. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch. This is pulled into right. Pena is there and he makes the catch for the out. Now to the plate, Mark Lloyd. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. Man, this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
The catcher, number 17.
At the plate, Joaquin Ferreira. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
So we got him swinging. Joaquin Ferreira becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Here now is Jose Rondon. It was a walk in his last trip.
Jose Rondon.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Alberto has it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the Durham Bulls and the Charlotte Knights. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. John Riggs, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just...
3, 4, take your base.
So coming to the plate, Mark Lloyd. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mark Lloyd.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Coming to the plate now, Leury Garcia. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Leury.
Lloyd aboard here at first with nobody out. A line shot to third base. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Into the box, Joaquin Ferreira, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Ferreira.
On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. So stepping in, Geraldo Valdez comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Geraldo Valdez.
He's set. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Next will be the designated hitter, Mark Lloyd. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 45 home runs now on the campaign. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Digging in to try it again. Mark Lloyd already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
That thing. Attaboy.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Now batting, Leury Garcia. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Fielder, Leury Garcia.
Throw over to first. Runner back safely. A runner at first with no outs here. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. 1 there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mark Lloyd. He singled his last time up.
Lloyd.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men.
I expect this series to be a battle. So to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
8-5 tonight. The Knights rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Bruce Odom earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. J.J. Willard closes the door for the save, his 42nd.
2 errors. They left 6 men on base.
The game's future start. Chris Lopez is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Standing in, Mark Lloyd. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. Slapped hard the opposite way into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out. Digging in now, Mark Lloyd.
For the Knights.
First pitch on its way.
Mark Lloyd.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Stepping in, Mark Lloyd. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Mark
looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Striding into the box, Mark Lloyd. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And to score, the runner from second. Now in the box, Leury Garcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. The 0-1. Left side.
There you go. Come on, baby. You're up. You're
on
up.
to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Charlotte Knights jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Chris Lopez earns his 12th victory in the ball game. J.J. Willard earns the save out of the bullpen, his 43rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Drive home safely.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings. Now at the plate, Mark Lloyd. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Mark Lloyd.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. This is pulled into right. And that's taken in straight away right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this has been the common theme for this team since we had a chance to cover them in spring training. They harped on the fact that they wanted to be in the tops in the league in on-base percentage, and that's exactly where they are, and it means victories at the end of the day. They're
stepping into the box,
now
Mark Lloyd. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lloyd.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Yokoyama is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Standing in, Mark Lloyd.
The designated hitter, Mark.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 46 now for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out in this.
So striding forward now, Mark Lloyd.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Pulled toward right center field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around. They took that great start to another notch in the win column.
8-1 is the final tonight. Charlotte jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sean Robles picks up his team-leading 13th win. Peter Sasaki couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. AAA baseball. Clayton Richard, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Stepping up to the plate, Mark Lloyd. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Bullet back up the middle. Koo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Mark Lloyd. He's
the
0 for 1
hitter.
thus far.
Mark Lloyd.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Attaboy, way to swing the bat. You smoked that thing.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. Jay rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score. We're all square at one apiece. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be an unearned run there. Looked like he tracked the ball well off the bat, but when it came time to close the deal, he just couldn't squeeze it. He'll be thinking about that one for a while.
Ready for another chance. Joaquin Ferreira, and their runners at the corners now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do...
In now, Mark Lloyd. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
This is line to left. Ashton is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready once again, Mark Lloyd.
For the Knights, the designated
ready with
hitter.
the first pitch. Here it comes.
Lloyd.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cool has a beat on it. 1 out.
Well, they say you should aim to win 3 out of 4 at home, but they sweep the 4-game series and give this home crowd a lot to cheer about. Bring on the next guys.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Charlotte took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Clayton Richard earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Knights. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Charlotte Knights and the Norfolk Tides. The Knights have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Andrew Kashner, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
What's the play ball? Ow! Ow! You're out! He's out! That hit him! First base!
Leading off the inning, Mark Lloyd, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Castillo. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, looking at the numbers, although this team won their last game, they did commit 2 errors, which they are going to have to clean up today if they're going to be more effective on the defensive side of the ball. Let's see who flashes the leather in this one.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mark Lloyd. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lloyd.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Don't you think about that? You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
On the ground to the left side, and that's through for a hit. The throw to third, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
The catcher, number
digging
17.
in for his second at-bat, Joaquin Ferreira. He flew out in his last at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. So striding in, Geraldo Valdez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Geraldo Valdez.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Here now is Jose Rondon.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jose Rondon.
He'll try to bunt his way out as he gets this one down. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan, and with it, the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2. Coming to the plate now, Mark Lloyd. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Lloyd.
First offering on its way. On the ground to the right side. Oh, look at the sliding stop in time. Now at the plate, Mark Lloyd. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready now, 2-strike pitch on its way. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Ready now, Joaquin Ferreira. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2. Now striding in once again, Geraldo Valdez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Hey, the more things change, the more they just stay the same for this guy. That's save number 45 of the year. He's taking advantage of nearly every opportunity.
3-2, the finish in tonight's game. The Charlotte Knights took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Lucas Giolito records the victory, his 13th of the year. Minor League Baseball is Hunter Harvey, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And we'll have to leave it there. Striding in, Mark Lloyd, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And they take the lead. It's gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 47 thus far. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
I know he's still in AAA, but this guy has some swagger and the tools to make some noise in the show for years to come. Mark my words, he's going to be hitting bombs like that in the majors before too long.
Mark Lloyd will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Line towards center field. Borges is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half. Digging in, Mark Lloyd.
The designated hitter, Mark Lloyd.
Pause, now the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
All right, way to square that up. Good job.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
A 1 pitch on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Borges is there. 1 down. Ferreira, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. This one's down to third.
Hold on, right
Reined in to second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
For the
4-2, the final score tonight.
4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 18 runners on base.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. The calendar has turned to September, and we're ready for baseball between the Charlotte Knights and the Norfolk Tides. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Juan Mota, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to left. Smith is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0.
At the plate, Mark
Leading
Lloyd.
For Charlotte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Lloyd.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Stepping up now, Mark Lloyd. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Mark Lloyd.
Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line. But he just missed his extra bases. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Digging in, Mark Lloyd.
Designated hitter, Mark Lloyd.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw won't get him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Geraldo Valdez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Stepping into the box, Leury Garcia in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Oka moves over. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through what it matters.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Leading off the inning, Mark Lloyd, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Castillo gloves it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's line.
Digging in, Mark Lloyd. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the belt, the pitch. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in once again, Mark Lloyd. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to get...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
So stepping in, Leury Garcia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a line drive. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game. Settling in now, Joaquin Ferreira. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ferreira.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Swing and a liner. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. At the plate, Geraldo Valdez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Geraldo Valdez.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Stepping in, Jose Rondon. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, guys, well, maybe that's going to wake him up a little bit. Maybe he needed some extra motivation to square one up and get out of this slump he's been in.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Borges is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Ready for another shot now. Mark Lloyd. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a
drive that's got a chance, and that ball is gone to tie it. These guys don't want to go away. This game is all knotted up. Solo shot to right center, and just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Into the box now, Mark Lloyd. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 0-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Borges is there. He's got it one away.
Hey, Ninja.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Dylan Covey wins his 4th game out of the J.J. Willard hammers down the save.
Did you win? Greetings, T. Yes. GG, emoji thumbs up, emoji thumbs up.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. A critical one in store for us here. It's Game 1 between the Toledo Mud Hens and the Charlotte Knights. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Michael Kopech, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mark Lloyd, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. As a look, now the pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Leury Garcia. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Rodriguez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job trying to pick things up where he left off. Mark Lloyd. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Lloyd. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Hard hit to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Peterson is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Joaquin Ferreira. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Swinging a looper to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And he's in safely at third, as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. Now at the plate, Geraldo Valdez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. His foot in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Lloyd. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And it's belted high and deep into right center. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot to right center, and we are tied again.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Three to 2, the finish in tonight's game. Charlotte jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Monty Sanchez earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. A good matchup here in Game 2 between the Toledo Mud Hens and the Charlotte Knights. It's baseball. Sean Robles will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series.
Play ball.
Leading up for the Knights, the designated hitter, Mark Lloyd.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. Navarro from the outfield grass. Throw on to first in time. One away.
Play ball.
So digging in now, Mark Lloyd. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The designated hitter, Mark.
Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series as we are all knotted up at 2.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Mark Lloyd. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Now to the plate, Mark Lloyd.
The designated hitter, Mark Lloyd.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit down the line at first. But this is foul for the first strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have low.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
The 2-1 home. There's an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So coming to the plate, Joaquin Ferreira. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with sac fly.
And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Ready to take his hacks again, Geraldo Valdez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Copeland is there. 2 gone. And this throw gets away from him, but luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance. Here now is Jose Rondon. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This is on the ground over to first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Knights get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. Sean Robles gets the W on the mound. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa.
A 2-0 series lead gives this manager an opportunity to share some insights on closeout opportunity.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, it's postseason action between the Charlotte Knights and the Toledo Mud Hens. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Boone Borowitz gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Let's play ball. He's out.
Coming to the plate now, Mark Lloyd. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mark Lloyd.
First delivery to him on the way. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 29, Leori Garcia.
Oops.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Copeland coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Into the box, Joaquin Ferreira, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ferreira.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop. Now batting, Geraldo Valdez.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Geraldo Valdez.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. At the plate, Mark Lloyd.
Leading off for Charlotte, the designated hitter, Mark Lloyd.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Well hit to right. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Now here's the pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
On the bag, on the bag, right
here off to the right side of the mound. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Standing in, Joaquin Ferreira. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Naveau gonna have to hurry, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Digging in and looking for more, Mark Lloyd. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one. But
this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Striding in to start the 9th, Mark Lloyd, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nelson is there. He's got it 1 away.
Hey, baseball players have never been shy about celebrating. But these guys have a lot of work to do, and they know that. They're now out of the first round, but they need to stay focused moving forward if they're going to win the minor league championship.
And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Clayton Richard. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Fans, our final line score.
The game's future stars are
And
on
now,
display as
your
minor league baseball
Buffalo
comes your way on the show.
Bison.
A critical one in store for us here. It's game one between the Charlotte Knights and the Buffalo Bisons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Dallas Keuchel is a complete pitcher. He's kind of a throwback to a Jimmy Key kind of pitcher, a Tom Glavine type, not overpowering, 89 to 91 miles an hour with sink. Has the curveball, has the slider, and the straight changeup. What makes Dallas Keuchel so good, he'll throw all four of his pitches at any point in the game.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mark Lloyd. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mark Lloyd.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Jumped all over that first.
Leading off for Charlotte, the designated hitter.
And now a pitch on the way.
Lloyd.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Digging in to try it again, Mark Lloyd.
The last at bat, Matty D, we've heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as they extend the lead to 5-0.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will...
Digging in now, Mark Lloyd.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Looked like he broke into his home run trot a little early, and I can't blame him. He's already had two, but this one just misses, and he'll settle for a double. Having a heck of a game, though.
Lloyd at second with two down. Slow roller
on the bag,
out
on the
short.
bag, on the bag.
To his right, Tejeda. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Knights jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Lucas Giolito is credited with the win. So that just about time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. A good matchup here in Game 2 between the Charlotte Knights and the Buffalo Bisons. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Stephen Worth is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Leading off for Charlotte, the designated hitter, Mark.
First pitch on its way. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Play ball. He's out.
Stepping in, Mark Lloyd.
Designated hitter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Now in the box, Leury Garcia. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
On the ground to third. Welburn scoops it up. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further.
And don't forget, on a ball thrown out of play, the rule says that the runner gets the base he was running to plus 1 more.
Striding into the box, Mark Lloyd. He singled his last time up.
Lloyd.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate.
Left fielder, Leury.
Stepping into the box, Leury Garcia. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. The runner does score from third, and let's hope he's going to be all right. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Now at the plate, Joaquin Ferreira, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Ferreira.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Geraldo Valdez.
Geraldo Valdez.
The 1-1. Slow roller left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits. So striding forward now, Mark Lloyd.
Mark Lloyd.
From the stretch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McKinney's there for it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip.
Obviously, he's hoping for...
Stepping up to the plate, Mark Lloyd earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's the 0-2. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
It can never be emphasized enough to young players the importance of closing out a playoff series when the chance presents itself.
AAA baseball for you. Sean Robles will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series.
Play ball. He's safe. He's safe.
Next will be the designated hitter, Mark Lloyd, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Mark Lloyd.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. To his right, Sogard. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Ready for another chance? Mark Lloyd. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try to get here to do exactly the same.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And he'll reach first safely.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Welburn is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope. Leading off the inning, Mark Lloyd, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Mark Lloyd.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Under this is Pompey, and he's got it for the first down. In now, Mark Lloyd. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And he pops it up, but this will land untouched. The next 0-2 is in off the plate.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
George Quezada was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
A ball and a strike now. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Geraldo Valdez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Fouled off. Hit hard on the ground to second. Sogard is there. Flip of his glove for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Fans, our final line.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the
Ladies
air
and
on the
gentlemen,
show. It's the
your
AAA National
Charlotte
Championship between the Memphis
Knights.
Redbirds and the Charlotte Knights. It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next. Clayton Richard, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. Now at the plate, Mark Lloyd, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Matlock fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the digging in for his second at-bat, Mark Lloyd. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. This is pulled into right. Cortez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Mark Lloyd. First pitch on its way. No balls and one strike. One out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Mark Lloyd. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3.
Slide.
And he'll make it to third with a triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Leury.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Popped him up.
All right, no tag. See if it falls.
Matlock backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So striding in, Joaquin Ferreira.
Catcher, Joaquin Ferreira.
Ready with the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now an 8-4 ball game. Standing in as the potential tying run, Mark Lloyd. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First delivery to him on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left.
Halfway.
Velasquez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
A stripling major leaguer is challenged to make spring training count.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
The left fielder, number 29, Mark Lloyd.
That's popped up. Davis on the move. And no one will track it down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready with the 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Davis is under it, and that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with runners at first and third, and still only one gone.
Up next for the White Sox, the left fielder, Mark Lloyd.
Now a drive out to left center field.
You're going, you're going.
Moncada rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they push their lead to 3 now.
And I can't emphasize enough how huge that at-bat was. It's great to be leading by 1, but those 2 insurance runs are absolutely critical at this juncture of the game. Well done.
Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Christian
Hopped
Vasquez.
up. Garcia is there to make the catch, and the side is retired.
Your
Matt
attention,
Skoll
please.
will try to get his club a
Pitching
little
for
ninth inning
Chicago.
insurance as he'll grab it.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimble. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for the White Sox, the left fielder, Mark Lloyd.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's... Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
6-4, the outcome. And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mark.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, one thing's for certain. That makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him a little bit more than that, blasting a double that almost leaves the ballpark. Big innings often.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless ninth inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Chicago. And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for the White Sox, the left fielder, Mark.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Line towards center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless ninth inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
3-0 the final score in this one. So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and one gone.
The left fielder, number 29, Mark Lloyd.
Liner toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Johnny Nava.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. The second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner.
Leading off for the Rangers, the left fielder.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Lloyd ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting...
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here, 2 hits.